tense means time. What it is? Tense means time. And what time are we talking about? We are talking about the time of an action. Okay. Tense comes usually, tense is related to verbs. Okay, now? So verb is related to what? Actions. In the same manner, the time of the action comes under the tense. Clear? The tense, that is the time, has been divided into three categories. What are the three categories? Present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay. So present tense talks about the action which is going on at the time of speaking. Clear? Past tense talks about the action which has already taken place and is over, is no longer happening. Future tense talks about the action which will take in later, which has not yet started, which is not over, which is not going on, which has not even started. It will start later, somewhere in the future. That is called as the future tense. Clear? So among these three, we will look at the first one, that is the present tense. What we will look at? Present tense, and we will see what are the different forms in the present tense, in the present time, what are different kind of sentences which we can use using the structure of the present tense. Okay, now? So present tense is related to the actions which are going at the time of speaking. Okay, happening in front of our eyes also we can say. So what are the actions which can be represented to be the present tense? Clear? So there are four types in this. Four types of actions which can be represented to be the present tense. First one is present continuous, present perfect tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous. So today in this class we will read about where do we have to use these tenses. So first, with the beginning, what we will do? Yes, thank you, Venkat Saina. We will begin with the present tense. Look at the present tense. Where do we use the present tense now? Clear? Where do we use the present tense? First point I have given you as habitual action. What is the first point which I have given you as? Habitual action. Wait, I'm admitting some of the students to join. Habitual action. Now see, habitual action means the activities which we daily do. Clear? Very good, Kumar. Habitual action means the actions which we do on a regular basis, and it is a part of our life. Clear? And it's automatically we do those things. Clear? Regularly on a routine basis we do it. For example, so all the actions which we regularly do on a routine basis should be written in the structure called simple present tense. So before we write the sentence on a habitual basis, I want you to write down the structure of the simple present on the this one, chat box, in the chat box. Yeah, Sajid has written. Very good. Okay, right. Manoj, you about the universal. Okay, true. That is okay. So now, what is the structure of the simple present tense? Come on, everybody, try writing. If you can, you write down. I know that it is not possible on mobile, but in case if you are using a laptop, happily you can write it. So what is the structure of simple present? Subject plus V1. What do we say? Subject plus V1. Object we can write or we do not write. It is optional because some sentences there will be no object will not be there. In some sentences object will be there. So object is optional. Clear? But the main structure is subject plus V1. Okay. Now, what is V1? V1 is the present form of the verb. What it is? Verbs are divided into three categories. Got it? Present form of the verb, past form of the verb, past participle form of the verb. These are called as V1, V2, and V3. We have even ing form, which is called as the present participle. Ing form is called as the present participle, and we can consider it as a V4. Clear? Ing form. Very good. Let us move on next. So first one, what this structure should be followed for the actions which we do on a regular basis. For example, the example which I have given you. See, he gets up at 8 a.m. What it is? He gets up at 8 a.m. It is his regular habit. He drinks tea in the morning and he drinks coffee in the evening. It's a regular habit of him. Clear? She keeps her home neat and tidy. She keeps her home neat and tidy. Come on, anything you can if there is any regular habit, that you can write it in the simple present form. For example, I jog every day. What you can say? I jog every day. We bath every day. We, what we can say? We comb our hair every day. So regular activities, habitual action should be written in the simple present tense following the structure subject plus V1 form. Can you write one example in the chart box if possible? He plays cricket. Very good. Pujesh. I brush daily. Shushasha. Sanatan. Shantan. Yes. Teja Valli. I play cricket and I go to college every day. He goes to school every day. Very good. Very good students. You are writing. Come on. Anything daily. For example, he reads newspaper. He reads newspaper. He plays video games on his mobile. My mom cooks delicious breakfast or delicious lunch. Anything you can write. Clear? Daily on a regular habit. Sun rises. This is a general truth. We cannot take it up. You know? Okay. We take milk every day. Right? Let us move on to the universal truths now. Universal truth, this is general truth. General truth means here facts. Here, anything which is related to fact, which is true, which cannot be changed, those things comes under general truths. That is universal facts. Clear? Now see, honey is sweet. Honey is. Is the V1 form of the verb. Okay? It's a B form. It is a B form and is comes into the present form. Okay? Past form of is was, and past participle form of is been, and the V4 form of is being. Got it, children? So honey is sweet. Clear? Milk is white. The sun rises in the east. These are universal truths which do not change. Fortune favors the brave. Luck will be always in the favor of the brave. Okay, no? And then you can even write milk is white, or you can write ice melts in heat. Very good. Trees grow speedily. Very good. Wood floats on water. Very good. Karthik and Sainad. Karthik, Sainad, and who else has written? Earth revolves. Very good. Harish Nayak. Milk is white is written by Pujesh. Sun rises, Manoj. Very good. Very good, students. And just let me look at the chat box of the other class. Smoking is injurious to health. Very good. Very oil floats on water. Quasar is big. What is quasar? Am is R. How can it be obliged? Am is R. I listen class every day. Okay, very good. So the I listen class every day, that is related to habitual action, and this is related to am is R is wrong, right? Okay. Now, fine, let us move on. Water is liquid. Teacher teaches the students. Very good. Right, students. Now I'll move on to the next point. Okay, now everyone look at that, the next point. See, look, I hope you can see when I'm scrolling it up. Okay, now. In exclamatory sentences beginning with here and there, remember it. We're talking about the word which starts with adverb here and there. Okay, only these two. When the sentence started with these two, and it talks about exclamation, sudden emotion. Okay, now what are the sentences? There goes our hero. Here comes the bus. Okay, such kind of a sentences. There you go again. You can write like, there you go again. Here he does it perfectly. Here he does it again perfectly. Okay, now emotion would be there, and you have to write the structure. Then you have to follow the structure called subject plus V1. Subject here is what? Here and there you have to consider as a subject. Okay, now here and there. Are you following? But the thing is that goes is related to hero because hero is singular. We are using goes. For example, if it is heroes, then it will become there go our heroes. What it will become? There go our heroes. Here comes the bus. Here come the buses. Here come the buses. Okay, generally what you have to write? Because you're singular, we have to go with the singular verb only. Singular verb takes X form. Okay. Are you following? Are you understanding, children? Here we go. Right, very good. Very good. Here comes the teacher. Right, nice. Here you are. Right, very nice. Thank you. Good, children. Nice examples you have written. Okay, very good. I'll move on to the next point. Okay, now? What is the next point? See? Future events that are a part of a timetable. So now these are the events which are not happening. It's not a general truth. It is not a habitual action. It is not happening in front of the eyes. It will take place later. It will take place later, but there is a timetable, fixed timetable fixed for it. Clear? Such kind of a thing can be written in the simple present form, following the structure of subject plus V1. Now see, there's a timetable already made. What is that? So and so train will be leaving at so and so time, isn't it? The timetable is fixed. So for a thing which has a timetable, those things you can write it in the simple present form using the structure subject plus V1. The train leaves at 6 p.m. The match starts at 9 o'clock. The next flight is at 6:30 tomorrow morning. See, you can even just say, just something simply say like this also. The train will leave at 6 p.m. The match will start at 9 o'clock. So future sentences which has a fixed timetable, future sentences or future actions which has a fixed timetable can be written in the simple present form also. I hope you have understood. Full moon appears twice a month. So this is a universal truth. School starts at 9 p.m. Very good. Sky is blue, border boils. Okay. People around us are red. Yeah, very good. Something. Mid exams will conduct on. Say, don't write will conduct on. Okay, will be conducted. That will be different now. Okay, now this sentence you have it will become passive voice structure. So the max completes. That is the right sentence. We will go to library at 7. This is a future sentence. You have to write it in the simple present form. Ma. Harish Naik. Take it light, Tejavalli. Some are ignorable. No need of pointing. Very good, Kaushik. Okay, so you are following. We play cricket at 4 p.m. We play cricket at 4 p.m. This will not come, ma. Okay, we play cricket at no. You cannot. That is you are making a plan. If you are okay, if we play cricket at 4 p.m. means it's a future action which will take place. Okay. If it is an advice, then we have to write we will play. If you're talking to your friend and you're giving an advice or a discussion, then we will play cricket. Okay, now fine. At 8 a.m. English class starts at 2 p.m. Okay, fine. Now let us move on to the next point. Let us see here. So yeah, what is the next point? To introduce quotations, ma. Here I just copied the sentence from the net. But the thing is that here we should not give single quotations. We have to give double quotations. Now look at this sentence. Keats says. Says is the introduction here. Keats says means subject plus V1. Are you following? Whenever you are introducing a quotation, we have to introduce the quotation with a subject and V1 form. That is Keats says. And the quotation should be in the double quotations mark. Here it is single, it is given single quotations, but we have to follow double quotations. Okay. Single quotations will be giving for titles. For titles. So Keats says, what you can say, Hitler says, here Einstein says, like that. So this is the introduction part. Now next one, there is another one. Let us move on to in clauses of time and condition, especially in clauses of related to time. Time should be there and condition should also be there. Then only we have to write it in the simple present form. See, there will be two actually when there will be a condition. When there is a condition given, there will be a result also for that. There will be a reward for that punishment. Either the reward or either the punishment will be there. Clear? So first the condition should be written in the simple present form. And the reward is going to take place in the future action. So it will be written in the simple future. Did you understand? So what are we writing first? We have to write the condition. The condition should be written in the simple present form. That is structure is subject plus V1 form. And then reward will be written in the simple future. I will call you when dinner is ready. Clear? When dinner is ready, comma, when dinner is ready, comma, I will call you. Like that also you can write. Yes, are you following, students? The substructure should you can write. But the thing is that here we are talking about the sentences which starts with here and there. That have to be written in the simple present structure only. Okay. Let us move on to the next part of the sentence. Now see, in narration as substitute for the past. So any past action which has been completed, a past action which is over, that action you can present it in the form of, you can narrate it in simple present tense. Okay, to create an interest, to create an excitement. Okay. Now see here, when you are reading this, there will be creating some kind of a tension, some kind of a curiosity, some kind of a expectation or some kind of a curiosity will be created. See, when you are narrating a past incident, see, a thief enters the house quickly, opens the cupboard slowly, grabs a big bag, takes a knife. Clear? This, this is a narration technique. Clear? When we are using simple present words for already completed actions, we are living the scene. What it is, we are reliving the scene or recreating the scene again. And when we, what will happen? The picture will come in front of our eyes completely. Clear? So when you are narrating, when you are told, actually what happened, this kind of a technique will be used by elders while speaking to the children. While they were telling the stories to the children, they will be using this technique of narration, and the children will be very much interested to listen to it. Okay? Because it creates interest and excitement. The other example I can give you about the cricket commentary. Isn't it? Cricket commentary will be in the simple present form only because it creates excitement in the to the watchers to see the cricket. Clear? Without commentary, can you enjoy the cricket? Tell me. Truthfully tell me. Can you enjoy the cricket without commentary? No. Clear? That commentary will be in the simple present form only and it will be creating curiosity, excitement and fun. Okay? So in the cricket also they will be saying, say, he balls there, he hits a six. Clear? The ball goes and the keeper is running behind the ball like that. Very good. Okay. Fine. Let us move on to the next type. Okay. Now I hope you have understood where we have to use simple present tense. Where we have to come on, everything recap. Let us recap this. Clear? Simple present tense. Where we are? Where do we use simple present? In the habitual action, in the universal truths or general truths, in exclamatory sentences that are beginning with here and there, and then for any action which has been planned and is a part of a time. Planned activity is different, part of a timetable is different. Okay, planned activity is different and part of a timetable is different. Okay, you might have planned to go to America in the winter. Clear? We will go to America in winter. You can say we go to America in winter. That will not be correct. Okay, now planned activity is different from timetable. It should become a part of a timetable. Next, for introduction, for introducing a quotation, here we have to use simple present. And next, when the in clauses of time and condition. A clause is nothing but a sentence having a subject of its own and a predicate part of its own, clear, which forms a part of the main sentence. See here, I will call you is the main sentence. When dinner is ready is another sentence. Clear? When dinner is ready is dependent upon the I will call you. Got it here? So here we have to write the sentences which has a condition in it and it has the time clause in it. Time is there. Are you following, students? Yeah, ma, that's what I'm telling you. Okay, we can use simple present tense technique in the narration type. Narration. No need of having any doubts related to that. Wait, let me see the chat box. What you have written. Very good, nice examples you have written. Tejavali, Basha. Basha is not given. He wants PDF, huh? Tejavali, okay. Tarun, very good. Mansur Basha. Ajay Kumar. Okay, there are many people who have written yes. Okay, fine. Let us move on to the next one. Okay, these are related to simple present tense. Now move on to the present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. What are the things which we can use under present continuous tense? The first one, for an action that is still happening at the time, it is happening at the time of speaking. Clear? It is not necessary that it is happening at the moment of right in front of our eyes, but we sure know that it is happening now, right at the time of speaking. See, he is taking drugs for depression. He is trimming her nails now. He is trimming her nails. He is trimming her nails now. He is taking drugs for depression. Continuous tension. Clear? Anything which is happening in the right at the time of speaking. You can say anything, ma. Students are listening to me. I am teaching to students. Fan is going on round and round. He is eating now. You pick up the call. I am eating, you pick up the call. Tom is eating while watching TV. Very good. Very good one. We are listening to class. He is jumping over the wall. Class. Sandeep. He is speaking with me. Right. He is jumping over the wall. Right. I hope you have understood. Let us move on to the next one. Okay, now for an action in future. Now same thing. Future action. But there is no specific time here. Okay, now there is no specific time given. It's not a part of a timetable. See, her mother is cooking a meal of chicken and potatoes for dinner. I am going to complain to the council about this. See, I am going to, instead of saying I am going to, you can even say I will go I will complain to the council about this. See, her mother is cooking a meal of chicken and potatoes for dinner. So we do not know when the work will start and when the work will be ending. But this is an action which is going to take place in the future, not now. It has not completed, it has not even started. Okay. But indicating that what is going to take place in the future, that is later. Now, third one, see, to talk about a planned or an arranged action that is to take place at a particular time in future. See here now he's talking that we at a particular time in future. We are performing magic tricks on stage. This is a planned event. What it is? This is a planned event here. We are performing magic tricks on stage in 2 weeks. This program has been decided. When a program is fixed, decided, plan is fixed, part of a timetable, then you can write in future, or you can write it in present continuous form. Children, are you following? See,
Madam, one
running in
second.
the, are you following or am I just hello? Yeah, I am planning to go to a movie. We are going on a voyage this year. Very good. I'm preparing for the exams. Okay, now very good. So future action, I am preparing means properly. Here I am preparing it. Right now you are not preparing. Right now you are not sitting and preparing in front of me. Okay, now, and this will not come under this context, ma. Future action context. No. Clear? I planned a dinner on Sunday at my home. I planned Satyamurti. There is no ing form. See, you have written in this V2 form. That is past form. He is going to take award on Sundays. This is right. Very good, Kumar. Just that we are reporting the college after 8 days. Very good. Yes, you can write like that. Right, you very good. We are reporting the college after 8 days. Shashida ready, very good. He will be going to college tomorrow. So instead of writing it in the future form, we have to write it in the present form, present continuous form. Venkat Sainath. He will be, come on, he will be going to college tomorrow. So what you have to be, see, he will be going to college tomorrow, you have written, but you have to write it in the present continuous form. He is going to college tomorrow. He is going to college tomorrow. Planned action which is decided should be written in the present continuous form. Okay, now? Fine. Very good, ma. I am moving to a new house tomorrow. Very good, Basha. Okay, now I'll move on to the next point. Let us see what the next point is. For an action that is going on, but not necessarily at the time of speaking. See, there is an action going on. There is an action going on, but it is not happening right in front of our eyes. It is not happening right at the time of speaking to them. Clear? See, let us see what is it. Hold on. Now see, Jack is teaching at secondary boys school. Jack is teaching at secondary boys school. It doesn't mean that Jack is now right at this hour teaching in a secondary boys school. He might be sleeping on his cot. Clear, but it does mean that it is a regular activity which Jack does. Okay, now? So, for example, I am reading a book on Harry Potter. I am reading a book on Harry Potter. It doesn't mean that I am reading it now in front of your eyes. No, clear? It is a daily routine activity which happens at one particular time. Yes, children, are you following? and this anything you can see that you, for example, generally I am seeing, you can say that I am seeing a girl, I'm seeing a girl, I'm seeing a girl means you're meeting a girl every day or often in throughout the year, clear, but not right at this moment, clear, whom you meet all the time. I am doing homework, I am playing. See, I am doing homework will not come under. I am doing homework will come. It means that right now you are doing homework. No, this will not come under Bhasha. This is okay, present perfect. This is a continuous form only, but we are talking about the actions which are not happening right at this moment in front of our eyes. Here you can see this. Jack is studying in Harvard University. Jack is studying in Harvard University. It means you're talking about that he's taking a course in Harvard University, but it doesn't mean that he is now studying in Harvard University. He might be he might be sleeping on his cot, but we are telling that he is taking a course in Harvard University. Are you following? No, this will not come, Mansur Basha. What you have written is. Yeah, he is studying in right is okay, right. He is going to celebrate Ugadi. He is going to celebrate Ugadi. Very good. Yes, he is going to form. This is called as he is going to form. He is going to form. He is going to or are going to. Very good. Sudhir Naidu. Okay, let us move on to the next point. With an adverb such as, see now, see, with an adverb, we can write present continuous form structure. What, yeah, I forgot now. Can you tell me what is the structure of the present continuous form? Subject plus be form plus V1 plus ing. I forgot to ask you about the structure of present continuous form. Yeah, you have written somebody has written it. Very good, very quick, very good, very good. Very good. Subject plus be form. Be form means it can be am, is, or er. Are clear depending upon the subject plus V1 plus ing. Clear, or you can say V4. Object is optional. Okay. Right. Right. Let us move on. Yeah, so now I was talking about the last one. What is the last point? Here is the last point. Adverbs should be used. Especially what adverbs? Frequency adverbs we have to use. Frequency adverbs are like this: always, constantly, forever, slowly, regularly, often, weekly, like that, daily. All these are examples of adverbs of frequency. So what it and what you have to remember that there will be a kind of repetition, and also irritation will be there. Anything which is repeating again and again, it will create irritation, right? Here, for such things, you have to use in present continuous. For example, see, my old car is always breaking down. So it is what? It is a repeated activity and it is also an irritating activity. Clear? So anything which is repeated and caused irritated, you have to write it in the present continuous form. Are you following? Yeah, I am repeating. I am doing it, right? Sign up. Designing to success. Yes, are you following? Do you want me to do the repeat? Yeah, he is yawning continuously in the class. Kumar Reddy, very good. It is a repetition action and an irritation action. Sometimes when we teacher repeat, the students get irritated when we repeat the same sentence again and again because we feel that we have understood it. And there are other students who might have not understood it. So when we are repeating a point, you get irritated. The teacher is always repeating the point. That, yeah, very good. Tejavali, I'm not understood your question. I'm trying to look at all the chat box chat things, but still I have not got your question. Did I miss anything, Tejavali? Yeah, Mansoor Basha, nice sentence. Can we use generally? Yeah, yeah, you can use. You can use, generally you can use. Very good. Radiations are gradually increasing. Very good. Nice sentences you're framing up. Generally, what actually, he generally speaks the truth. Here, what has happened, he generally speaks the truth has become simple present form. So, generally, he generally speaks the truth. He generally is telling lies. He generally is telling a lie. We can write like that also. There's nothing wrong. Okay. He's always speaking. You have to write present continuous form. Kaina. Present continuous. Do not forget that you have to write present continuous form. Very good. Venkat Tarun. See, Venkat Tarun, you are writing, but the thing is, you are not writing continuous form. You are writing it in the simple present form, the structure. We are talking about actions which are repeated and causing irritation. So we are trying to write those sentences in the present continuous form. So he is constantly playing cards and losing his money. You have to write. He is constantly playing cards and losing his money. Yeah, sure. I'll share that document. Do not worry. Okay. Yes. Yes. Generally, it is. I would not say that it is mandatory, but these are the rules which will help you to learn English language. Okay, now there is nothing in the in the language. There is nothing mandatory. Okay, now clear. Language can it can take different forms and in different ways. We cannot stick on to rules. There are n number of exceptions to the rules. Okay. 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 Now I'll move on to the next point. Is that okay? Many people. Okay, I'm moving on to the next point.
Present perfect tense 1 second.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Okay, what shall we do? Will you be there with me up half an hour more so that I can complete this? Yes, ma'am. Both of you be for half an hour more, then I'll complete both this everything. What do you say? Chat and let me know. No.
Ma'am, no ma'am.
So if it is no, then the continuation I'll do it in next class. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll do the continuation in the next class. Okay, you people can go. You can log out. We hardly had 45 minutes of a class now. We hardly had a 45 minutes of class. If you cooperate, I'll finish off that. But the thing is, it will take half an hour. There are 5 points in present perfect and 2 points in Present continuous form. Okay, see you students, log out.